Hello everybody and welcome to Garrett the Gamer channel. My name is Garrett and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing some more Honkai Star Rail. It has been exactly 2 weeks since the last time we played this game. And we have a download. How fun. So what I've been doing lately is with this game I've been doing a lot of the side missions and stuff like that, side adventures and such. I also turn down the volume, so now I'm gonna have to go turn that back up. I think the volume for this game is just too loud. Like, compared to the voices in the game, you want the voices to be higher than the game volume or the music. I could adjust it that way, but that just seems weird because the voices also, it's not just in story type stuff, but also in battle stuff. The voices are the same in the voice audio menu thing. So I'll adjust that, I guess. Excuse me. I have a bunch of Trailblaze XP as well. We as in me was busy doing a lot of other stuff lately. Yeah. I turned down sound effects as well. I'm just gonna do that. What's in the mail? We got today's thing and yesterday's because I didn't get on yesterday after 9 o'clock in the morning. Apparently 9 o'clock in the morning is when it resets everything. At least for the daily stuff. For that, we have known issues. There is the Everwinter City Museum that is going on as an event. I'll do my daily stuff, which is my assignment. I changed up for each one here, and I also got Silver Wolf, which is kind of interesting. I got it back to back in one hole, which is kind of fascinating. We're only gonna do this, grab our 18th level 18 stuff, and yeah, let's begin, shall we? I changed out some people. I have my main Trailblazer, I have Silver Wolf, Bellu, and Herta. Out of all those, there is the purple one, which is Herta. Others are gold.
Are you ready to head out?
Sure.
Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot of steps to climb.
We're not taking the elevator?
Mother, I have returned.
Rania, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
The underworld. Oh, I see.
She seems a bit like she's judging, you know?
In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Branya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being Guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
She was gonna say answers, I'm pretty sure.
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bronya. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders?
You talk about arrogant.
Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum. My entire life. Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon.
Dang, is she bipolar or something? Like, she was like a minute ago, like, just dropping the hammer down and everything, and now it's like, oh, yeah.
You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're ready to learn the truth?
Yes. I am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
Something tells me there's gonna be some kind of brainwashing gonna be going on here. Uh-oh. Not every day you see my bottom bar like that. I load up everything.
Finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like.
What? Where do we go now? What flavor is it? Are we missing something? Yeah, I mean...
Freedom. A cold. Mainly cold, actually. Let's go. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
Should hide in plain sight to the hotel. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Let's find the Landeu. Home is where the heart is. Back to the express. I have no idea what this is, but let's go.
Bro or the sis? If you're talking about Japard, we should be careful. He's a top Silvermane guard. He'd probably get a medal for every one of us he brought in. Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
Oh, their last name. Ah, I gotcha.
So, you think we should avoid Japard for the time being, right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Bronya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little... new.
Ew.
The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go.
Are you sure?
Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. Might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Bronya.
I could run, but just taking in the sights a little bit, you know.
The shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
It's the radiator fixers. It's a big customer with bigger pockets. Yeah.
I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you?
My goodness, it is very low.
Quick, act natural and get inside. Don't get spotted.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in.
I could barely hear you from the outside.
Just what crime did you commit exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Bronya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Cocolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refused to stand with her.
That's why.
I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Cocolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first.
I just realized something. Is there a way I can go to Nope.
Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details.
Do you know Cocolia well? So what details have you been pondering? Do you dislike Cocolia?
Me? None. What Cocolia and the Architects get up to has nothing to do with me. My time is too precious for pondering. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence.
I gotta turn down the graphics of this game.
If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Bronya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Sure. Yeah. May as well tell the long and short of it from the start. The finish. We may as well cut to the chase and make a long, short story. Isn't that the same thing, though? I guess tell the long and short story.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Try not to embellish the facts.
Telling Serval about your time in the underworld and what you know about Stellaron. Something about Bronya.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Bronya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Seela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Bronya got you to find me. When I was still one of the Architects working in the Scientific Research Division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the Architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
Hold on. I need to turn down these graphics. This, if I change this, somehow this was at 3840 full screen. I don't understand why. Everything's on. Rendering quality. Let's go down to medium. Actually, you know what? We'll just go on... Wow. Oh, it's up here. Let's keep this on high then. I want to put everything down from very high to high. Do I have to restart? We're gonna say no and go.
People in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure.
How much do you know about the Stellaron?
I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations.
That's kind of bad, don't you think?
Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. It was obvious that somebody didn't want my research to continue.
Do you know what Cocolia's end goal is?
Cocolia... It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share. She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm, it was like they were drawn out of her by some mysterious force. She gave the order to expel me herself and refused to see me. I never understood that behavior, and I gave up trying to use logic to work it out a long time ago. Sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down from generation to generation. And the real Cocolia has already vanished. Is she being compelled by previous generations of guardians to make such baffling decisions? Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material.
We talked to Japard.
Japard? Not a chance. He's a decent guy, but also famously uncompromising. For my brother, orders are more important than anything. Even if you stuck Bronya's letter to his forehead, he wouldn't be swayed. You need to choose your words carefully if you want to persuade him of something. It might be best if I talk to him. Though, I'd need a strategy first.
Do you know where the Stellaron is?
Yes. I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible, ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with.
Silvermane Guard, restricted zone, or a whole heap of Fragmentum? I think we've already learned about Fragmentum a bit, so let's see about the Silvermane Guard.
Yes. That's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching Fragmentum.
It sounds like the 3 of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
What?
I fear we may not have the time.
Why would we need Wildfire for it?
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great! Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life.
True.
That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
Let's go. Something behind that door.
Darn it. I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick. I'll handle him. Shepard! It's you. I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
He seems a pretty good actor.
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
Gosh.
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Jeppy? Okay.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klepoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she all right?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klepoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, Serval.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Gosh.
Am not! How dare you! What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Like brother, like sister, right?
Hey, wait a sec. those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian, but this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
I don't know why coast just doesn't seem like it's spelled right, but it is right. Okay. It's not cost, Garrett.
Phew, I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klipoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission.
Come on, I have Silverwolf. Silverwolf will do everything.
Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
Have you thought of a way to persuade Geopard? Is Gepard, there it is. Is Gepard going to the Silvermane Guard restricted zone?
Didn't you hear him? He said he needs to take care of a few matters in the city first. If we're fast enough, we can stay out of his way. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Fair point. I wanted to go like 5 minutes ago, so or 5 seconds ago.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I can believe that.
Guys done talking? Let's go.
Oh, they've jacked up security, all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Serval! Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you going to be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Gepard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Gepard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
Oh, wow, okay. So the one thing that I just thought about was he didn't even know that there was a malfunction. Does that mean that Gepard knows what's going on and wanted to help us?
It was easy.
You're you're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see me that way. I'm doing this for you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using my brother's name. Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at Hell on Earth.
What? What exactly is on the other side? And what's this like exactly? Architects follow Qliphoth. Do they believe in? Gosh.
An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench of death in the air. If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Oh, come this far.
We've got nowhere left to retreat.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
He's a Landau.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nope. This terminal's offline. We can't control it from here.
So what's the plan?
Look for another. Every platform linked to the gear bridge should have a similar terminal.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister time. Everyone just does their best to get on with their life.
Okay.
Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals.
So someone's deliberately trying to create trouble? Are the guards doing this intentionally? What did we do this?
Huh. You know, the more I think about it, the more it seems deliberate. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or to prevent deserters from escaping. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
They cut off their only retreat? That's terrible. Wise tactic. What? Well, I see why it could be wise, but that just seems wrong.
Bronya was right. The Silvermane guards really are risking their lives to protect Belobog.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the Fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
I have a feeling that we're going to be firsting a lot of these guards. Just here passing by. I'm just beating up boxes.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily guarded.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals.
Won't this cause a commotion? Won't the guards get suspicious?
That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much as the rest.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval! I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Okay, fine.
Yo, evening soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Darn, this guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
It's done. I'm assuming we're gonna find out.
Serval, this Dunn, do you know him?
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to talk to. Watch me persuade him.
Sure.
Hey, done. It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
What?
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool.
Pleased to meet you.
Great seeing you. Something smells weird. I don't think I want to say the second line.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what's that weird smell?
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
We'll be on our way after we run a checkup. Don't be hesitant in front of your dream girl. Okay.
Anything wrong, Dunn?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Aha. Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
Serval, you should go. Sorry for getting you involved in this. Looks like this is gonna end in a fight after all.
brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Dun, this concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day, you must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Oh.
They sent you?
Goodness. Sometimes it gets loud, sometimes it doesn't.
Time for a fun. This combat needs This is double speed.
I like Silverwolf.
Let's make it quick.
She's really good. At her job, at least. Wow, got a secret achievement.
Oh. Why?
I'm sorry, Dun. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
Too late.
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy.
Well, let's take them out. If we work together, we can break through their ranks. My life was short, but it was a life filled with...
You're not dead yet. How can you give up that easily?
It's not giving up.
We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
So the question is...
I had the encryption key from the start. I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
So the question remains, should we do this sneakily, or should we just go through with, like, brute force? Yeah.
Someone there.
There's no thinking, let's go.
What are you looking at?
Time for a fun.
Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Time to twirl!
Can I have fun this time?
Time to twirl! Honored to meet me.
Time for a fun.
Time to twirl!
Well, that was easy. These guys are not the best.
End of the story in your own way.
We're gonna go this way. This way. We're just gonna go bypass that guy. I was gonna hit you. Ah.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick.
Time to twirl!
Ooh, got a big guy.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
I don't really want to use my specials just yet.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Open!
Oh, it's open. Oh, thank you, Dun.
I mean, he didn't really have much of a choice. Is it another puzzle?
Time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system? Not that. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs! Your bridge control terminal. Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Then what's our plan?
Keep at it.
Well, you can either reason with them or charge straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
So some tells me Dunn likes Serval.
Careful. There's a big guy up ahead.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
We got the big guys coming in.
They sent you. Time to twirl.
I feel like this is gonna be easy.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
This combat needs a. This is double speed. Time to twirl. Need a doctor? What's in your prescription? Do you know who I?
Like I clicked the 4 button.
It's all yours. Can I have fun this time for a buzz?
And battle over. Not too bad.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on, come on. Percent. 65%. 85%. We did it. We've gained access to the gear bridge. Let's move.
Just touch it. Not even touching it. Just hover your hand over it.
Perfect. Okay. We need to get to the front line.
We could have a problem. Your brother may be there.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if we do, we'll just have to try and talk to him.
Are you sure you can convince him?
I've probably got a 30% chance. Or less.
Dang. Nice percentage.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
I'm just getting prepared here. Guess who it is?
Serval. It really is you.
Wait, Japard? Listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And yet, step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
Really, huh? Really?
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval.
I'll fight.
Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Something doesn't really add up when he says this. Just the first part, and then after that, it's like, what's the problem with leading fugitives into the restricted zone? Restricted zone, aka all the Fragmentums. What's so bad about that? Like, huh?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Gepard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects.
Not necessarily.
The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge. And that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you, Serval. I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people. It's just...
So, what's the difference if we're trying to steal something that is trying to brought destruction upon the city? What is it going right now? Just... This guy's not making much sense, is he?
Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia is afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Well said, Serval. Think twice, Gepard. What happened to brainwaves? That was the original plan, right?
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested.
Sabotage is a strong word. I don't even think we even sabotage anything.
This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Gepard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Our position is solid.
Now the question is, do we take out Gepard? Do we take out... Why is it going slow? I need fast.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Let's make it quick.
Time to twirl! This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Dang, that did a whole lot of damage.
What are you looking at?
Stay focused.
Can I freeze him once?
You bully! Do you know who I am?
Oh, why did I do that?
It's all yours! Time to twirl! Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Is it going slightly slower?
Time to twirl! You don't look...
Feels like it. And finish it off, Silverwolf. My goodness, that is so easy. When you have Silverwolf, it's like completely different.
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this relentless.
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me. That's enough, Gepard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Literally.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't need you to yield. Please yield already. Brainwaves, anyone?
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Serval's and Bronya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason to turn against each other.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Bronya.
Lady Bronya?
Telling Japard everything you know and showing him Bronya's letter. Well, you should have done that from the very beginning. Right?
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian.
Uh-huh. Final answer? We could decide it for you. Fine, I've still got a fight in me.
But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives.
Thanks for understanding. Is this a brainwave? This feels like a brainwave. Nice interpretation of the rules, dude. I still hang up on the brainwaves.
For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you, I fail to see the purpose.
Finally, the guy understands.
If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends, I swear by Klapoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
Dude, you're weak, bro. Like, you need something stronger.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
You took too long.
Advance further northward. You must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
Yay! Finally move forward. Let's go, Japard.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern Fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds?
Why, yes.
Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight.
Oh, trust me, Japard, I got it.
Open the gate.
When I say I mean Silverwolf got it, okay? She's strong. I have her maxed out everything so far.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation!
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
For Bronya, for Belobog, for universal peace? Yeah, for Belobog, I mean.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves!
Honored to meet me.
It's gonna be very simple.
You took the bait.
Time to twirl!
Let's make it.
Come on, guys. I need a much better fight than this.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Oh, I did the wrong target.
How many of them are there?
The more the merrier. These guys are nothing.
Underestimate me.
Hold the line.
I'm to show you. Protection!
Whatever. Rules are made to be broken.
I mean, it's that easy. Come on, Japard, you weren't even doing anything. Come on.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Uh-huh, you have to what?
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close.
I'll take a picture for you.
But I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening.
We can't abandon you either. We won't disappoint you. Charge!
Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
That's what I...
Say no more. We're good at this. Don't worry.
I like how I'm the guy that walks forward first. Why not, you know? Mecco and Welt.
Activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Eurilo 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes, we haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
What does that mean? You'll be dropping down some nuclear bombs, like?
The fragmentum Japard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
How can we pinpoint the Stellaron? There's a restless atmosphere here.
Oh, yeah. It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this fragmentum maze first.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Dan, you're just overreacting. We got this.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in the fragmentum.
Too late.
Upgrade configured. A little something for everyone.
Investigate.
Bronius!
Found it in the orphanage. Could she be here too?
Yeah, so she's been here already?
Whoa! Quick, look!
Too late.
That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the fragmentum.
Fair.
Means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
Delicate snow globe. Oh, they are going this way. I thought they were going the other way.
This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look. Maybe...
Yes, there was.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum. However...
Yeah, Dan?
There's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Dan, just shut it, okay? We got it.
The Sensible has his adventurous days.
1 out of 4. Let's go.
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units around?
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
Yes. Huh? Yes.
Look,
Mechanism.
over there. I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too. Let's go.
Beat up this guy. That didn't give me the weakness. Dang it.
Time to twirl!
That was way too simple.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Open the door. Nailed it. You're probably gonna take me back, huh? I'm just gonna bypass that. Oh! It's left click, Garrett, not F. F to pay your respects.
Time for a fun. Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like it. Huh. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
Yes.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Going clockwise? No, I need counterclockwise. I was like, what's counterclockwise and what's clockwise these days? What is that? Is this a fragmentum phenomenon that I haven't seen before? Not wise to get too close. I better check in with Mr. Yang first. Sure. It appears to be a rift in space torn apart, opened by the fragmentum as it erodes reality. This is a scientific name. Just chill, bro. Scientific name for this phenomenon is cavern of corrosion. No one knows for sure what kind of space the caverns are connected to. However, research does indicate that valuable reality data is often scattered within these caverns. As with the calyxes, the derivatives of the fragmentum always carry unidentified risks. Please exercise extreme extra caution if you wish to explore further. So, to obtain relics. Nice. We don't need to do that. No, don't open it. We need to do this.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Time for a buzz.
Time to twirl.
Make it quick.
Time to twirl!
Dang, her twirling is OP.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
A bite mark left by the fragmentum when it corroded reality, leading to unknown places. Cavern of Corrosion can be used to acquire relics. After activation, you can teleport to its location via navigation. We gotta do puzzles. I love me some puzzles. But there's no puzzle in that one.
Success! Another mechanism shut down.
I want to ask you a question.
Wouldn't that be activating, not deactivating? Ask away. Is now a good time?
Yes. I think this could well be the best time. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
Does it look like I'm wide awake? Give it a half-hearted attempt. Close eyes and meditate. You try to recall the dreams. As your train of thought deepens, the voice comes to you.
Well?
There was a voice calling out to Kokolia. The voice, it knows you were getting close. Try to repeat the whispers you heard.
This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Kokolia.
I don't think so. I think it's a Stellaron side of my own body. Sure.
And the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Who says I'm a human? For all I know, I don't even know how my guy is alive, to be quite honest with you. The Stellaron knows we're here. The Stellaron has already warned Kokolia.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Not necessarily.
Yes. And Bronya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Kokolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now. I have to save Bronya, beat Kokolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
You go, sister. And I need to level up. Wait. I need to open this up, turn it another counterclock. No, you turn it. Yeah, counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. And then I have to run all the way around. Did I activate this one? Did, okay. Run! This is so far the longest time that there hasn't been a voice been talking in the game. Like, it feels nice, you know? Feels really nice. I want to level up my guy. I want to get up to level 50.
What are you looking at? Time for a buzz. Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And over. I know this game is a lot of more story-based than everything else. I like that in games.
It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
Oh, wrong thing. I don't need to go back there. I can go through this way. I like story-based games and such.
Are these echoes too?
Jeez.
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Hold on, I need to get rid of this barrel. Bothering me. Okay, let's go, 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 go.
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and central. Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it.
Yeah. You hear Seal? Yeah, let's go. Oh, hold on. Now get rid of these barrels first. No. No, you don't.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Man, Herta's always loud with that.
This is double speed.
Good thing I need Quantum to deal with that.
Made to be broken.
They sent you! Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
I mean, if they don't want me to use my basic attack, I won't.
More time for a fun.
Nice.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Bronya and Cocolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
Then let's go.
That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
Go, go, go. I missed that completely. You know, on purpose. No, I don't want to check your circuit board. My goodness, this place is a bit big. It hit us.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time to twirl!
Holy! She did a lot of damage.
Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
End it. End it.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's that shadow of hers again.
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Yeah, because you don't see Bronya.
Intruders. Did she just speak?
You cannot approach. Not good. March, out the way! The Stellaron. Intruders. You go no further.
Are you sure this isn't the real her? And you're supposed
It may
to be
look like
stronger.
her, but the fragmentum can
You know who I am.
bring her down.
It's all yours.
I feel like this is gonna be so easy. Her weakness is... Oh no. This is gonna get interesting.
Time for a fun.
Let's go.
Tremble before my power.
Claim you have power, girl. But I'm sorry, I don't see no power.
Time for a fun.
Let's make it quick.
Let me tell you. This combat needs optimized. This is double speed.
Is this gonna end her?
Time to twirl.
No.
Time to ship what's in your prescription. Oh dear. Do you know who I am? It's all yours.
It's just everything coming at once.
Time for a fun.
2%? Oh, come on.
Eternal freeze will bury you.
Oh, so you are part of the internal freeze. Just smack him. That was easy. Next fight.
She disappeared.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Then let's go.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
March, it's not what...
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Is this how trailblazing expeditions usually come to an end? These two have gotten used to these expeditions. Resting forever in the snow plains. That wouldn't be so bad. Oh gosh.
To be honest, you never really get used to them. We always used to rely on Himeko and Mr. Yang.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers. Witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
I just realized he has 2 zippers for his collar. What?
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
This is the spirit of trailblazing? Should have been a question mark, not an exclamation point.
Upgrade configured.
A little something for everyone.
Let's heal up before we go. Yeah. I think we got this in the bag, right? Yeah. Everwinter Hill. Oh, it's like a challenge. Team must include the Trailblazer. All team members must be at a level not lower than 30. Why not just say it needs to be level 30 or higher? And the recommended is fire, lightning, and quantum. We got this. We only got 2 out of the 3, but we got this. I think
Freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. How the power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal.
Did the architects build this?
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you? If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld. No. The entire planet relies on her.
I'll be fine. Alright, let's do this thing. So, last time I checked, I can't look at my achievements. There's an achievement I'm pretty sure that we have to defeat Cocolia without taking out Bronya.
No.
We'll try doing that.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
There's brainwashing.
No!
Don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat.
Gonna have to explain a bit more, Kokolia.
When faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist? To cover our ears instead of hearing the call? It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature, so difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Wait, hold on here. So you want to get rid of human nature, but yet you said that the Stellaron will lead humanity? Well, it doesn't believe in human nature. So why would it believe in humanity? This game.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish. We're not going down before you do. Branya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
I mean, not a bad option. We need you. Bellabog needs you, Branya.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us.
That's the Stellaron? Looks a bit blocky.
Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation.
Well, you didn't get rid of the Stellaron.
My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. A subversion of the old order. And a welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so... I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me, to watch over that new world...
Wait a minute, I thought that the Stellaron doesn't care about human nature. Well, I want to get rid of human nature. Then why are you compassionate all of a sudden?
I would descend into torment. Branya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness. Branya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now.
Wait a minute. So this was the same person that was busy saying to Branya, Branya, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. What was that?
Choose, my daughter.
grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I'm sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you.
I saw that one coming.
You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome, not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin.
You got a mumbler?
We are Guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters.
At least someone's had to say it.
You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya.
What is up with her hair? It's like clipping through her.
Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
When you say shackles, free yourself from the shackles of your mind, you're basically shackling yourself. Like, free thinking, guys. Like, free think. Don't think like others do, okay? Think for yourselves.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign.
Oh, you said it.
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world.
Huh? Can you explain a little bit more, Cocolia?
Break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you. Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you!
This is gonna be easy. I've faced stuff like this before.
This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog.
Ah, we got it. Why do we get slow?
More enemies.
I don't want slow.
Time to twirl!
We're just playing with child's play at this moment. Like,
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
it's much slower. Is it the graphics?
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
My goodness, she's always loud.
Rules are made to be broken.
I could have waited, but
Time to twirl! This combat needs a... This is double speed. Honored to meet me. Time to twirl! More enemies. Time for a fun.
Engine, break them!
oh no. I didn't say to break me.
We have to stop it!
Well, I know we have to stop it, Seal, okay? You don't have to explain it to me.
Time for a fun.
on, I want actual battle here.
Himeko! It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you... The signal's terrible.
Himeko! You finally spared a thought for us.
What are you talking about? Welton, I've been up on the you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
I'll cover you!
Dang, she's a sharpshooter.
Grab hold of me!
Behold, the power granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world. Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
It's so slow. I got a lot of HP, okay?
Are made to be broken.
Let's make it quick.
Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities. Let me bestow upon you despair!
Uh-huh. Not the bat! That's what everybody's thought was, right?
Is this the universe?
Oh my goodness, he can talk, guys!
But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
Where do I go? What do I do? How come my video... No, I can't change my video stuff. Uh-oh, it's too much on my PC.
Has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal districts for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
It is...
I'm not sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason.
Pause and save. There's an issue. there's a big issue going on here, guys. I'm so sorry. We're gonna turn it down to 1.0, medium, 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 medium. We don't need that all the way up. Medium. Is that better? You know what? While I'm at it, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna restart. We'll restart the whole game. There's an issue going on here, huh? Maybe I shouldn't put everything on high. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Garrett. Just might. Just maybe. Just maybe. It works perfectly fine on my screen here, but for the recording, I try to not have that happen. I'm sorry for that. And we're back trying to log back into the game. Once again. My deepest apologies. Hopefully this has fixed the issues. If it does save in the same spot, that's actually wonderful. Oh, wow. Move it a little bit faster. Uh-huh. Continue challenge? Come on, come on, come on. Am I gonna be back?
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
I'm not sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. Madam Guardian, if this continues...
I know well the consequences, Japard. You may leave.
So I can't look at that over there when they're talking. Actually, in the distance, apparently over there, it just does not like my computer. So we're looking this way.
Why do you hesitate, Cacolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
But there's no saving?
Come to my senses? What are you?
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest. Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal.
Why, Cacolia? Why have you grown so cold?
Serval Landau, you were my most cherished friend.
There is no place nor place promised you.
It's starting to sound like a New World Order type of thing. What in the world's going on?
Madam Cacolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
Dang. She's not human. You traded that in to be a god of some kind.
I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Bronya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silvermane guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
Higher mission?
It is too early, Bronya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
And talk about someone who's brainwashed. Who's this?
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all.
Fully abandoned the preservation. This is not what the preservation would have wanted.
Yes, but we have no right to judge. The Fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair. To see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture. Not to mention the haunting whisper of temptation. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us.
Some people can't be swayed. Then let others carry on the will of the preservation. Is that Kliphoth? The Aeon of preservation, whatever. Some people can't be swayed.
You are but a stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours. So be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost?
Fair point.
Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
Alright, let's pull the sword, right? I know how this works. Come on, we gotta be Prince Arthas, right? We gotta pull that Frostmourne. Hold it. Gotta go two hands, yeah. You don't have to yell, man. Dude, nice sword. Just pulled it out of your back pocket, bro. Like, how does that even happen? My goodness, this music. I can't even hear a single word they're saying.
Stay alert.
I unlocked An ally is currently being locked on. Please use Gary's skill. I got defense now? The new skill can taunt enemies and draw attention from Concolia.
What are you looking at?
Wait, huh? That's now fire!
Do you know who I am?
I like how all my stuff got reset here.
It's all yours! This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time to show what's in your prescription! Who is new? Honored to meet me.
I'm so glad I have Silverwolf, by the way.
Lance at the ready.
Magma Will is accumulated when Gary is attacked. Consume 4 stacks of Magma Will to use enhanced basic attack. Dude.
Time for a buzz.
I like how every single one of my guys can deal the damage to her.
This is double speed.
Yeah, charge it. The engine of creation is activated. Use it to destroy Lance of the Eternal Freeze. Wow. An ally target's action can charge the engine of creation to unleash Preservation Creation's Wrath.
Lance ablaze.
Lance ablaze. Let's do this in slow motion, I guess.
Flaming lance. Forward!
It was not as good as I was expecting it, but I mean, it did a bit of damage, right? Want to attack Silverwolf? Aw. Chicken.
I'm on guard.
Defeat it. We got a second one to do.
The only redemption.
Can I? More enemies. Time for a buzz. Do you know who I am?
I know. I hit space. I'm hitting space. I hit 2. Okay.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I hit 2 so I can use her one.
The power of the Stellaron is with me.
Good for you, Concolia.
You are but cinders
What the heck? What kind of music is this?
translates into hope.
I hope this isn't copywritten. YouTube, you do not hear this. That's all I say.
Nice teamwork.
I feel like this is still an easy fight. Like, finish it, Silverwolf. Oh, come on. I want Silverwolf to end it.
The Stellaron promised us the future. It will include everything.
It's over.
Do I feel sorry for her? Probably not. She made her choices. She made her deal with the devil, and she made her own grave. It's like, what can I do about it?
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
We destroy it.
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll steal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
Maybe.
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Eurilo 6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time. It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Why do you want to there's no why there. What do you want to do now? Can't think of anything funny to say? Sure, yeah, everything's all laughing matter, right? Be more compassionate side of me, I guess.
Thank you. I'm fine. Don't worry. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this.
First of all, it's up to the people to accept it, not really up to you to accept it. And the people will do whatever the people will have to do with the truth or the lie or whichever, right? Why would I say for you to lie? Like,
Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
yes.
No. No way.
Sila,
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope.
Is it really a lie, though? Like,
Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
ourselves, I guess?
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
What?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power. A power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city. From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
That doesn't explain the eternal freeze and the fragmentum.
Keeps the hope of preservation alive, at least.
It's logical, and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
Agreed, let's use this version. A lie will always be a lie. Maybe we can include some of the cool stuff we did. Oh, gosh. I mean, a lie is always will be a lie. A white lie is still a lie, okay?
I understand. But I must protect those that believe in the architects. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Sila. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld.
Now, that might be a good start, yeah.
Zila, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? And tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to tell Japard and serve.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something. You, help me out here.
Thanks, I have a name. So you'll take Branya back with you. We'll go to the underworld and pass on the message.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as you guys.
Really?
Settle then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's sake.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story.
It was in the back pocket, I swear. I saw clip off the preservation. That's the second time I've sacrificed myself for you, March. All of a sudden, I was infused with a great and terrible power.
You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment? That's too much of a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence.
He probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook? Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be more than that. We might need to speak with Mr. Yang to understand what's going on. Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing with the Stellaron. Let's talk once we're back on the Express.
You're right. We need to finish what we started. Let's hurry up and find Natasha.
I think we're going to do this one real quick. Maybe. Tread on a brand new path. Preservation. Nice. Ooh, we got the Equilibrium Part 2. Oh my goodness, so much stuff is happening. Select area, switch paths, distraction, and preservation. Oh. I get it. So what's the mission right now we're on? Oh. Woo a little. We'll go report the good... if I do this, I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing something else, right? I'm trying to get to the mission that... No, it's not here. Oh, that reminds me. Let's claim those. While we're here, why not? I gotta do these things. Oh, there's only 4 things now? Interesting. Anyways, the one thing I need to do is from the Nameless Hour. I might have to do this next week as well. It's this. I need to do... I need to do Silent Galaxy. Which I'm assuming that in order for this to be unlocked, I have to finish up this area. Navigation, Boulder City. There's another secondary quest over there, looks like.
Look, there's a big crowd around the clinic. Do you think they felt the effects of the battle just now? Let's go ask around.
Let's try doing this, I guess.
Natasha, Oleg, hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe he should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
The Guardian sacrificed herself to seal the Stellaron. Technically, that's quite true. Do you feel like recounting the story, Dan? Technically, it's quite true. She did, because she sacrificed herself for it.
Fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
Cocolia, in order to save Belobog, she... I see.
Not the fact that I pulled out a pretty wicked-looking sword.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yes, it was a hard-won victory. We quite literally saved the world.
Through patting yourself on the back?
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. Oh, what about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Fine.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Start with the mining team over the Great Mine. Let's start with Hook and the Moles. Yes. Let's start with Gertie. Yeah, let's go with Gertie, I guess. Sure.
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission.
Why is everyone in such a hurry? I hope nothing's happened at the hotel.
We should take a look. Maybe we can help.
I went the wrong way. I'm understanding these maps a lot more the more I play.
I see Gertie.
That's Sampo? Oh, it's Joshua.
Oh my, this doesn't look good. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
He's still breathing. Try not to panic on Gertie.
Is everything okay? Wait, isn't that Peak? Don't tell me he fell asleep in the middle of the road again.
Oh, it's you three. Back in the underworld so soon? Word must have gotten out that I was renovating the hotel today. Being the kind-hearted young man that he is, Peak came straight over and offered to help.
Sure.
There we were hard at work when all of a sudden the hotel started shaking. I got everyone outside as fast as I could, but I think Peak was hit by a ceiling tile.
So what now? Out in the what? Out in the road? Are you sure he was hard at work?
Oh, look. Seems like he's coming around.
Peak, are you awake? Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Easy now. Take your time.
Oh, my back. Oh, I was having such a great nap. How did I...
Are you okay, bro? Let me take you to Natasha's clinic.
Hey, look where he was lying. What is that?
It's an old photo. I thought I lost this ages ago. How did it get...
Aunt Gertie, isn't that you in the photo? And old Goethe, too. You look so young.
Don't I know it? My distant cousin had only just taken over the family business at the time. He wrote me a letter inviting me to head up and take a look. It's been nearly 20 years already. I remember chatting in the hotel lobby and drinking tea. I wonder if we'll ever get another chance to do that.
You know, we've got some good news for you, haven't we?
Telling Gertie about the victory.
Is that true? Bronya, she... I can't believe my ears.
Put your faith in Bronya. You and old Gertie? That sounds weird. We'll have the kettle on the stove in no time.
I don't know what to say. Turns out things aren't always lost forever. It feels like better days are finally on the horizon. Thank you all so much for coming to tell me the good news. I haven't felt like this in a long time. We'll get plenty of guests staying at the hotel again once the passageway is open. But there's no way I'm letting them set eyes on this old place looking like this. Oh, and we're gonna need to expand the menu. Oh, dear. Action stations!
Action stations? Already? Oh, my head.
Please, let Dr. Natasha know not to worry. We're all okay. You three will have to come and stay again once the hotel is fully renovated.
I have no idea how long I'm going to be going for. I'm assuming until the end of this part right here. Gary, March 7th, Dan Hung. The sealing of the Stellaron is complete and the spatial distortion is dissipating. Good job. We should be back soon or we'll need to stay here a little longer. Be back soon. Don't rush. Go at your own pace. The express will be here before you're ready to leave. Great. I'm craving some juice. Pom Pom still owes me a glass. How's Jarlo 6? Not great. Even though the influence of the Stellaron has basically subsided, the existing fragmentum is too deeply rooted. The eternal freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet probably won't regain the vitality that it once had 1,000 years ago in such a short time. Well, how could this be? Is there anything else we can do? The Trailblazers, our mission has already concluded successfully. The fate of this world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Humankind has always struggled against Astur. Welt! You done Welt. Thank you. Astarte conditions and had always managed to thrive in spite of it. Now that the eternal freeze is gone, the fragmentum has lost its momentum to expand. Carlos 6 will be revitalized and believe in the perseverance of her people. I detected a high-frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Jarlo 6. You might be interested in checking it out. Don't worry, that energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after spatial distortions faded away. Inside the echo, our perceptions of space and time that we are used to will become radically altered to the point where it might even reconstruct certain scenes from our own past experiences. If you're in the mood and wish to relive those memorable adventures, you can try your luck at places where echoes can be found.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
We did make a promise. We did all we could. Now it's a matter of time. Does this count as false advertising? We did make a promise.
The cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Bronya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
So what do we do? Where are we supposed to go? I know, you want me to do Echo of War. I'm gonna have to do this in my spare time though. Return to Natasha. What I'm gonna do, because we weren't able to do what we wanted to do. Well, I wanted to do at least. Well, is Natasha outside or inside of her house? Inside the clinic. Because I don't want to accidentally just bump into her and say, oh, I'm just here to strike a conversation with you. Okay, she's inside of the clinic. As long as I don't go inside the clinic, we'll be fine for next time. Before we get off, I want to do something real quick. I have a bit of jade, stellar jades, and there's another one we could do for Contract Zero. Let's see if we could try getting Silver Wolf again. Why not? This is going to be the ending of the stream. Hopefully we'll be able to get Silver Wolf. Nope, it's not Silver Wolf. What else do we get? Day 1 of my new life. Got another Dan. Find Fruits. Chorus. Void. Battered Home. Multiplication. Shattered Home. Void. That's it. Gosh. Basically, we can upgrade Dan. I have all these characters now. It's so good, but then it's like, I don't need this amount. Well, the Venom. Octet. French the Vice. Oh, Flame. Whatever the heck that means. So now we can go up to level 50. I'll do that in my spare time, I guess. We should instantly get to level 40. I hope. That's going to do it for today, guys and gals. Thank you all for watching this live stream. Next video. If you're new here and want to see more of this, consider hitting that subscribe button to follow notification bell icon to be notified when we do more live streams like this in the future. Like the live stream, we'll see more of Honkai Star Rails on this channel. And I need to get that done. I need to get to that spot in the game. So probably next Thursday. Probably start around the same time. And see if we can try getting up there. So, yeah, fun. We're going to be replacing Splatoon 3 from next week. So, that's going to do it for today, guys and gals. Thank you all for watching this live stream back video. And I'll see you next time on Honkai Star Rail. And God bless you all. Bye-bye. Oh, nope, I did it wrong.